Ụtụtụ ọma na ụmụ ọdịnala Igbo. Aga m bụ onye nke gị Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi tubelu na Oraifite na Anambra steeti. Abụ m onye isi nchụaja na Ugochi tubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa miri emi, rụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Prayer Ministry. Rụkwazi onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa ka m nkwọ isiokwu anyị ji wee bịa n'ụbọchị taa bụ gịnị bụ hell? What is hell? What is hellfire? Is there anything like heaven? Is there anything like hellfire? So isiokwu anyị bụ all you need to know about heaven and hell. Ọnya bụ isiokwu anyị. A sị na tata m nkwọ ya kwụtara anyị ihe ọma ma kwapụrụ anyị ihe ọjọọ, na kakaka ya amaghị na jijiji ya amaghị, echecha ihe ọjọọ ya eme anyị ya ma onwe ya. A sị na anyị ga-adị ndụ ka nka maka na ọ ndụrụ isi akụ. A sị m na ife anyị mara anyị amaghị. A sị m ihe ọma dị n'elu ya dara anyị na ọdịnala ya pụrụ anyị ume kụwa were anya ha wee fụ. A sị na ọmaka ga-emere anyị na anyị ga-adị ka abụ nwana na-anọ n'ọnụ ihe ọ ya eri achọ dị abịa, na anyị ga-adị ka agụ nkwụ na-agba ọta ga-etu okwute. A sịkwazị na anyị ga-adị ka ichoku na-anọ n'ụlọ ugbo na ya na-azụ na-abịa. Ekelego m onye ọbụla ndị na-esonyere anyị n'oge awa nke eziokwu ụtụtụ a. Ị na-ajoin na-eshare the link ka people join ya ka ha wee nụ for the horse's mouth. Ụbọchị taa anyị ama enwe ịgbagba egwu maọbụ egwu anyị ji abata egwu belong to the temple, maka na anyị gee ntị na background ị ga na-anụ egwu na-akpọnụ. Yes, o nwere ebe a na-emebere ya close to my house, so I can be able to camera very close to me. So I will try to be kind of more audible so that we will be hearing despite the music they play at the background. Then Kabo Kebwa Echefuna. Naja na Chukwa July, like an Aganiru. It was Tuesday, I got Chikotia, I charge and I got you. I webu Saraka Ageshia I gave video send dialo Sunday so na yabacha. The kiss malo Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi but I show you all on social media because it's not necessary. Then of course I wait for now. I don't know where for any reason. It's from one-on-one. You have to chat me and book appointment with me. However, when they just want them mad go from 3 p.m. up. Because in the morning, every morning, I need one appointment. I book all half for the day. Then I also see all on them mad from 3 p.m. I was here for few people. Minus that, I know on Sunday for counseling only. And they buffer. But however, so many guys that try to chat me so that he is sure they were emergency appointment, then married a man week for all, and the book go to that again up for the day. Because I can only invite only people I can be able to see, so that to be able to have their conversation with them one-on-one before I leave for counseling. Dalo. Now, I buy this show quite Arabia. I call that he was a name Basalo okay. Yes. He actually called one. He was a name. The Almighty Father, the creator of the whole universe. To how things will be done. However, all the mute na ototo the mother like they added there was some kind of distortion in that word called Bible. The sole aim is to put fear in people and they remind their mindset. That's what their intention is. It's just to, should I call it brainwashing? It's just to brainwash you, to put fear in you, and to make you, they cow you, to make you their slave forever. Nkebe is you kubuna, can be going to heaven. Get heaven. Heaven is, or call it paradise, is a place that is meant for less stress, joyful activities, etc. That is what is full there. That is the paradise for you. A place where if you are, you will think less of paying school fees, all those earthly challenges that normally we face here in gross material world. Because here is a place to prepare us. That is the gross material earth is is a place where you go to get yourself acquainted with one or two, to get used to some certain things and perfect yourself. It is a place for apprenticeship. Let me put it that way. That is the earth for you. So we human beings, we were allowed to be here on earth. So for the fact that you existed here on earth, you should thank God Almighty for giving you opportunity to be here on earth. I can tell you, there are millions of souls begging, pleading in the spiritual realm to be given opportunity to be here on earth. Because it's only when you are here on earth, you'll be able to experience the earth. You mature. Because if there is no challenge, there won't be a champion. There must be challenges. And you will be able to come out victoriously for you to be a champion. And if there is no testing, there won't be any testimony. So therefore, this place, gross material, is a place set aside for human spirit to come and experience everything that's happening here. By experiencing those natural stuff. Like I told you in creation, these gross materials was there is these 3 different seasons. Yes, let's say we use the Africa for example. We have the rainy season, we have dry season, and we have the harmattan time. Now, these 3 seasons, there is a lot of things happening spiritually. But if you are not spiritually awakened, you will not be able to see them. But I normally like to use what you can see. Yes, to explain what you cannot see. Now, I told you that during rainy season, physical thing we see. I told people that it's time of abundant grace, sharing of abundant grace, time of nourishing the entire creation. Time of blessing, renewing the entire creation. That is a point in time that the Almighty normally pour His blessing to the entire creation, to renew the entire creation. When so many things in another time. Yes. Also physical, the spiritual receive more strength. Yes. So when I physical thing I noticed that time of you got for rainy season. You notice in a million days of here. Notice here that the trees around you, everything is wearing greener looks and whatever. It shows life. So it shows that they are receiving something anew. After that time, now again where harmattan time. Okay, the trees and the whatever, even the entire creation is expected to make use of those goodies they have received during the time of renewing. Now, to put it into practice. By so then they will be able to withstand the challenging time, the dry season. Now, in trees, you will see now, no go harmattan kaji, we don't have all ifru. Now, ifru for getting ready for him here. Man, a human being, I just the whole blessing you receive during the time of outpouring. What are you using it for? Some of you don't even know that there is something that is happening this rainy season. Spiritually awakened and the spiritual enrichment. That's what is happening. I don't want to go deeper because I'm trying to grow some people from kindergarten level up. So let me not go too deeper. But the thing is that anyway, seasonal thing. And why is seasonal? Is in creation. The forces of nature knows that you are a novice. And it's like, yeah, I say an infant, a toddler. Now, in the ebido from gradually to mature. That's how it is. That's why we start from feeding you, nourishing, beginning of the year, then, and so on and so forth. Now, that is the thing. Now, then once you mature, after experiencing your earthly existence, it could lead you coming over and over and over time, depending the number of years allocated to you as a human spirit. So everybody was never allocated the same time. Yes, depending on the work and the assignment given to you. Now, at the end of year that existence, that number of years assigned to you, that number of years can be split into 5, 6, 7 times. It depends. Now, it can come this time, live 100 years, can come again, live 80, can come again, live 60, can come again, live 120, and rest, and so on and so forth. Till the number of years allocated to you is elapsed. Once you exhausted the time allocated to you, there you face judgment. You got that? Onwere ụfọdụ ihe nwere ike ime. Onwere ụfọdụ ihe nwere ike ime in your earth life that might warrant disciplinary action against you in the world of spirits and nature, that could hamper your reincarnation, whether you reincarnate fast or delay. Yes, example, if you are a type that take your life by yourself, that one is have severe consequence. Before you can be considered of giving another opportunity. Now, that one is aside. Ihe nchọrọ ịkọwata abụ na ọ bụrụ na time ahụ emere allocate elapse, then you were able to face the judgment in the world of spirit. After that judgment will determine whether you are worthy and ancestor, you will join worthy ancestorhood. Example, what is paradise? What is heaven? I told you that one. The Almighty, anybody that is telling you that there will be a place, there is a place where you will be seeing God face to face, you'll be touching God, you'll be holding his clothes. The person don't understand how things really work. And maybe the person is explaining, do normally explain based on the angle of Ndoko Obia, where they distorted the facts. I told you before that in creation, the Almighty is divine being. He's the unmovable mover. He's the creator of everything. Everything started from him, and everything ends in him. The creator of the whole universe. Now, that if you are not divine and no one else is divine, he's alone in his throne. Then, when we are from that throne, then we'll so many stopover. Then the throne of the primordial queen. Then the throne of the elders. The throne of the elders. Corridors of power. Coming down some opinion of thought. We still going wherever about the great castle. And so on and so whatever matter body does not even count. I don't rely on whatever anybody choose to call those stopover. Yes. But those stopover coming down, and they are those areas, you can call them paradise, you can I gotta go heavens. Following liberation, we say so ihe ọpụta bụ na fọrọ wee kesị to ihe niile anwa gbarataba wụ who stopovers. Killing out on the corridors of powers, coming down. Coming down. We're about the word of the Spirit. Huh? The ethereal world and the rest of them. All this is our words. All this is our heavens. Now, we're to the kingdoms and the rest of them. We're to gross materials and so on and so forth. Those are corridors of powers. But what I want to tell you is that now those corridors of powers are about heaven, they are paradise. So I can tell you there is heavens. Because wherever you are comfortable, you lack nothing, you are continuing the joyful activity. That is heaven. Okay, guys. So that is paradise. So wherever you are very comfortable, you lack nothing, you are enjoying yourself, you experience joyful activities. That is paradise. So in one of paradise or heaven, ever you will be seeing God, the creator of the whole universe, one-on-one. What up? You know what I mean? Whenever you can have for God one-on-one, yes, because you are not divine. The only thing, the highest point a human spirit can mature is to, because I told you that human spirit started for the spiritual realm. Yes. Imagine the level of human spirit, compare the entities of powers and the higher beings. The throne, they don't have thrones. You either compare where yourself with no cat. So that human beings started in the spiritual realm, the spiritual throne, paradise of human spirit. You can call it paradise of human spirit. Yes. Now, that paradise of human spirit is where the spirit of man originated from. And that is where the human spirit will end up. N'ọdịnala Igbo agbọrọ ya na-ana mmụọ na ndị ichie. That is where human spirit started, and that is where human spirit will end. So don't be deceived. Don't allow anybody to tell you that there will be a place where you will see God one on one. Say, oh, Ogo Chukwu adekwu maka ngwa na amịtọ. Ogo mpa ọbụna onwe ihe dịka ya. Atọ Igbo gwara egwu. So onwero ebe ị nwere the opportunity, because God is not human. He don't have the same homogeneous species. You can't even stand the vibration of the Almighty, the throne of God. So the God is God. What do you quantify? You want description again? Come on, like I said, you will based on no deal or semester target. Well, calling was in color saying that no, the capital, the 3 blind men will say, I am to Kawaka. Only one I got cow based on a bomb to Raka. When I met on a horn, we are saying that you na cow horn. When I met on a flesh, I say no flesh. When I met on a detail, I say no where I said. So no form, nothing, nobody. So he has his own throne, his own above. Now, so forget about seeing him. So, but they think that heaven or paradise is a place of there is no trouble, no problem, no challenges. It's just joyful activities. In there, what's angry? Naked Chineke. Tia kana procreating. That's in ne meheni no kere ka ọ na-adị nwanye mma. Ọ si ya ka ị nọ buy it, we go Igbo spirit. It's all gonna and then after that creation. That is the thing here, man. Now, I'm going to paradise. I will hang and do a name with any bank to go soon stage by stage. I'm going to know the border 3. Yes. So Nampagara Obona, a paradise of the animals. Yes. Animals, where they originated, where the animal souls originated from. That is their end. Then they talk about human spirit, just like that, keep going up. So as a human spirit, if you mature, you face the natural judgment. If you are worthy to join the worthy ancestors, you join and become one of the join the ancestorhood. That's where you stop reincarnating. At that point, after that creation. That is human paradise. Understand? So that is the highest point human spirit can go and can reach. That is one. So if you choose to call it paradise, it left for you. If you choose to call it heaven, that is left for you. If you choose to call it the great castle, that one is your own problem. The name you call it does not even count. But the point is that where you are returning is the highest point of human spirit. That is highest point. And because that is where the highest point human spirit can achieve. And that is the highest point a human spirit can be. So, then concerning hell, and whatever about lack of fire, and whatever the word hell, here about distortions. We Africans. In other words, they keep on making us. Hearing about distortions here and there, they are just added up in order to achieve their aim. And whenever we lack of fire, as in Jesus, he died and descended into hell. Go and go read the English version. So that word I'm contesting, hell. Hell one more. Nika mwana Igbo si na mmadụ nwụọ gbada na mmụọ agabe ibe. Chita akwụkwọ katikizim na anyị gụrụ na akwụkwọ ndị ụka ọbịa. Ọ sị na ọ nwụrụ o wee zida na mmụọ. Ghọtara ya? Na ọ nwụrụ o wee zida na mmụọ. Once you die, you zida na mmụọ. Exactly ka ọ nwekwa ihe ma ọ mara gị atụ. In nature, if there is no death, there will never be any resurrection. Now, what happened is that, example, if you would carry corn or yam, a small tube of yam, you planted it to the earth, the yam will die. It will rot. After rotting, whether it's corn, whether it's yam, whether it's whatever plantable, once you plant them, they will die first and resurrect. A new formula, the same seed. You understand? So the same thing that is applicable to human spirit. Once a human spirit passes on, that human spirit will first die, descend into hell, and resurrect again. That's not germinate, yeah. You got that? I go this word, for you to understand how things work, look into creation, look into nature, natural things that is happening around you. You understand how things work in spiritual sense. Everything that is happening in spiritual, in physical, has spiritual meaning. You understand? But you don't understand that is the process. The word is death. Death, happen now. I will decay where resurrect here. The same thing. I want to plant here any corn. Let's say you planted a seed of corn. The corn will first die. Actually, when I that single corn is still alive. But once you planted it, it will rot, it will die, and then resurrect. Or your name now with the it will call the mother. For you to transfigure to the next level, you must begin die. So once you die, you are buried, then you descend into hell. Descending into hell is into hell, you will be judged. Now, after facing that judgment, if you are worthy to be allowed to be here on earth again, you'll be given another opportunity to be here. Understand? In reincarnation. But if you are judged and you have lived a worthy life, worthy of emulation, and you have completed the assignment, then you will be promoted to Tundichia. You join the worthy ancestorhood. You know that? That is your paradise. That is paradise where human spirits start. We end up. Thereby, we hear about joyful activities, furthering creation, joyful activities. That is paradise of human spirit. So here, whether if there is heaven, or call it paradise, or call it great castle, or call it whatever, I told you that name that you call doesn't count. Whether there is a place of Ogogen where you will enjoy eternally after death, yes. What the ancestorhood, yes. But we are contesting whether if there is a place called Lake of Fire. My answer is no. What happened when you were found wanting at the end of your time allocated to you? Now, it means that you are not worthy to join the worthy ancestorhood, and you have elapsed the time given to you cumulatively. Now, you will face the internal damnation. Because you faced after the first death. Now we face that first death that normally die in the flesh. Now you face the second death that will involve your entire being, including your who you are, your call you, the spirit and everything will die. That is, you face your own kuburo now. All you can is now one door call by saying your name will be expunged from the book of life. You understand? Meaning you are no longer living. Your existence has been expunged. Your existence has been erased. So nothing like you, your identity, you as a human spirit is no longer anywhere in creation. The least thing where you keep demote to as a punishment, demote you to a lesser thing. It can be demoted into animal or tree, and the ones they demote you like to a tree. Example, the tree will just live for a while. The family members will cut off the branches, and rest of them receiving those punishment. At the end of the day, the tree will be formally destroyed into pieces, and they will use it as firewood, and that is the end. Or maybe it's an animal, you use it and everything ends. That is the highest thing that can happen. The highest thing that can happen to any human spirit is for your name to be expunged from the book of life. There is nothing like the existence again. It will never exist anywhere in the entire creation. That is the highest punishment that can happen to you. Not a place lake of fire. So the highest punishment that can happen to you, one, is that your name has been expunged from the book of life. Now, if it's here on Kubronab, also the matter when they go Bible, they will not even understand it. Because some of these statements in the Bible has been a statements in the foundation books. They carry some of them over. Yes. Even some of the statement of St. Paul. St. Paul, yes, he was a lawyer. Some of the statement of St. Paul was some story statements he read from the ancient books. So, expunging their name from the book of life is removing your existence from the entire creation. You are no longer human spirit. You are no longer existed anywhere. You have been facing total annihilation and the condemnation. You understand? That is the highest thing that can happen to you. So, do you know the reason why you should be living a life worthy of emulation? you live a good life so that you will face the life without end. You will join Notundi chair first year, so Notundi what the ancestorhood, you reign forever because you're a human spirit. You will be there. You know Notundi chair, you know to go forever. Natalia? Man, when you live life that is not good at all, and at the end of the time allocated to you, then your name will be expunged, everything about you will be erased, nothing like your personality again, you have gone forever. Understand? That is the highest point. So the highest thing that can happen to any human being is to lose your identity, lose yourself and everything about you. That is the greatest punishment that can happen to you. And you will be dehumanized. You are no longer human. And maybe after everything about you just ended just like that. That is so painful. Understand? So, the okobia, for the fact that actually it's a matter of fear, perpetual fear in you, they now created what they call lake of fire. You understand? So that is that. So nothing like lake of fire. Then of course, if you are doing good, if you are doing good, living life worthy of emulation, even from here on earth, you will be rewarded. I can tell you, you will be rewarded. If you are not being rewarded to now, and you have been living a good life, maybe you have been indebted in their previous earth life, and you need to pay up those debts. That is the only thing that will prevent you from enjoying goodies of life. Because naturally, the Almighty Father created human being that we should not lack anything. Living the best of the air, as a human spirit, you deserve to get what you will use to eat, to take care of yourself here on earth. But when that thing is not happening, something is wrong. Maybe you are paying the old debts. You can want to keep on paying the debts, but try to keep on living a good life, sowing good seed. Good seed is sown today will determine your future tomorrow. If you do not live long enough to enjoy them now, believe in me, in your next life, you will start enjoying goodies. If you still have next earth life. If you don't have next earth life, you join Otundi chair. So there is heaven, but there is nothing like hell, fire, lake of fire. But there is punishment. There is punishment that is there for every human spirit that did not live according to the will of Almighty, that does not live according to allocated time to Him. So if you try to watch this video in full, go to my YouTube channel, Ogbuefi EZE-ANA Ugochi, you watch it in full. You want to join us, send them a message 0805-7837-672. Now to work at your premium, never be a more police in the internet. No Gawan case, you can watch that. Seki Homa Melono. Now, distance will never be a barrier. This will come our way barrier. That's in you want about Kuluna. Can I walk out what you know? Why I watch you? No, it's your joy and more way. No, get what you have the number when I don't know. I could do no. When everybody and now to work at your premium, you can listen. It's a Yagazian and